tower has collapsed in central Rome, injuring 4 construction workers. The building is near the Colosseum and the Forum. It was built in the 13th century as a residence for the family of Pope Innocent III.
After this, I saw another angel coming down from heaven. He had great authority, and the earth was illuminated by his splendor. With a mighty voice he shouted, "Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She has become a dwelling for demons, and a haunt for every impure spirit, a haunt for every unclean bird, a haunt for every unclean and detestable animal. For all the nations have drunk the maddening wine of her adulteries. When the kings of the earth who committed adultery with her and shared her luxury see the smoke of her burning, they will weep and mourn over her. Terrified at her torment, they will stand far off and cry. Woe to you, great city, you mighty city of Babylon. In 1 hour your doom has come.
In the book of Revelation, the Tower of Babel is something that is destroyed. The word tower in Greek literally means elevated stage, pulpit. It's a place of authority and rule. Babylon, Babylon the Great is destroyed. That tower that we read about in the book of Genesis, where all of the world came together to be like God, to rule over all of man. God then scattered their languages so that nobody understood anything. It was a symbol, really, of how ignorant and proud most people are. Tower symbolism has been all over. Of course, on 9/11, we had 2 towers, twins, in fact. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. It's a symbol that were torn down, and then 1 tower was built in its place. That's exciting. The 2 shall become 1. 2 in one bed, 1 is taken, 1 is left. 2 in the field, 1 is taken, 1 is left. 2, the duality of man. 2, right? Christ and the Antichrist. 2 wrestling. The Esau, the Jacob. 2, I came to take from twins. That's why they were torn down. I guess you could say allegorically. Around 3,000 people. When Moses took his twin tablets of stone and threw them to the ground, and the earth swallowed around 3,000 people because they were worshiping a gigantic golden bull of Wall Street. Nothing new under the sun. The day that we're in. On the show that I just aired a day or 2 ago, I had talked about how the star from Faulty Towers, Sybil, had died. And I explained that word faulty meant faulty tower, like we can no longer put our faith in the flesh. A tower, what better to show just the great power and strength of mankind? So when I said that tower was coming down, just a day earlier, I didn't expect to hear about a famed tower in Rome that is now fallen down.
Then I heard another voice from heaven say, "Come out of her, my people, so that you will not share in her sins, so that you will not receive any of her plagues. For her sins are piled up to heaven, and God has remembered her crime."
The Torre de' Conti Tower, known for its papal supremacy, when of course In the medieval times, Rome was all the rage. They built this huge watchtower to spy on their enemies. But it really was built to remind everybody who was in charge. It was there to be intimidating, and it was there to show the power of those who had everything, while we, the little people, who were under the eye of Sauron, if you will, that tower, were abused by the system. Recently, I began to look at things happening in the world, and I thought to myself, well, maybe this tower is coming down. Maybe we're entering a new day where we're no longer ruled by our ego and our pride and our fear, when we actually allow God to rule. When that tower that man built, that we put all of our energy and our effort into our own self-effort that we're trying to build. And in the world, you have all the world leaders coming together as one, united to build once again this tower to rule all of humanity. Well, perhaps God is saying,
woe to you, great city, you mighty city of Babylon. In 1 hour your doom has come.
it's not going to work. You can't put your faith in your strength or your wealth or your riches anymore. One day after I talk about the faulty tower and the tower coming down, and now this tower comes down. But it's strange because a watchtower is something that I've been talking about recently. Do you remember the Obama's library? Well, it's close to finishing. Here's footage of it right now. This project, which cost a ridiculous amount of money and was dubbed the North Korean watchtower because it looked like a watchtower. Tower, it's all in the news today. That Tower of Babel, well, it's faulty. It's coming down. And I just felt like pointing out the fact that maybe it's time for us to really return to God and stop putting our faith in this system. Because you can tell, no matter how hard they try to renovate, no matter how hard they try to protect, this watchtower by the Conti family, the counts, the royals, the papal legacy of Rome. That tower which withstood many storms and everything else, the instant they tried to repair it and get it ready for the coming earthquake, well, it fell. So what do you think that means? You tell me in the comments section. And by the way, I want to thank you for coming. I hope that you have hit the like button by now. It's really important, leaving a comment and all this stuff. I'm trying to do shorter videos. People seem to like them. So I'm trying to come at you with more stuff. Do me a favor, if you appreciate it, share it around. Tell your friends. Go to the links in the description of the video. That's right, you can go there and you can support. There's a lot of ways to do it, and I'm very grateful for it. PayPal, Patreon, any of these ways, please do. All the links are there. Get a copy of The Calling. Sign up for Patreon. We're doing our meetup this Friday. I believe it's this Friday or Thursday. I'm gonna put a post out about it. If you're on Patreon and you have $5 and up, you're entitled. It'll be fun. We'll all get together. We'll talk. I appreciate it. I love all of you. The towers, well, it seems they're coming down. I think it's a good thing. But what do you think? You tell me in the comments section. And add any kind of spiritual significance that you think I may have missed. We all learn from each other. All right, God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.
With our fearful cry, and for many it ends the same. That is because upon ourselves we took the sins of the world, all the fear, all the lies, all the hate, and all the shame. We talked to who we were when we believed we were simply our past, our heartache, our traditions, our beliefs, and our name. Trapped in a cycle of what could have, should have, would have, until we have the wisdom, the courage and the wherewithal to change. Ignorant of the power within, because of this world spin, making the same mistakes again and again and again. The gods of this world have become blind, powerless, deaf, dumb and lame. Arise, oh existing one, the one who hides behind the eyes of those who gnash their teeth, weep, hate, and blame. For there is a beast ruling in your stead that you must help us to tame. So gone will be the days when babes come into this world with a fearful cry and leave the same.